grind like a true winner. 'Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Atlanta. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Begins with a run. It's Robinson. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Running it after the penalty. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. Drake London with the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. And still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that off-season work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Mayfield now from the gun. That's brought in downfield by Hutton. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. They send a man in motion. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. McLeod now returning it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Hauled down by Christian Izzian.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
From the shotgun, Penix. Complete out to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Play fake, Penix. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, it's Robinson. Open space inside the 40. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons break the tie here in the first. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Buccaneers 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Bucs to the line. First and 10. Again, this is Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Baker now off the play fake. He's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Mayfield now off the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Falcons take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Penix out first down. Chased out to his right. He sends this one to the end zone. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their early lead to 13. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Buccaneers 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Offense to the line for second down. Godwin, the man in motion left. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 21-7 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They start out with 3rd and 4. Now Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Set it downs for him at the 38. Irving on the inside give. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Broke through the tackle. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here's Baker to throw. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Mayfield set to pass. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game in the first half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 14. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. McLeod now returning it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Penix now. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll work this one up to the 28. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
On 2nd down, Robinson breaks through, and he might break away. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line.
In on the tackle.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds him on the slant. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Baker now from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Buccaneers with some work to do, trailing in this game. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 47. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Carried by Irving. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really...
And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers making a one-score game before halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second and 6 coming up here.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 79 Broncos.
Penix working from the gun. Complete behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They get 13 on the pickup, and the Falcons will have a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To the air with Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. Has room down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 21. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit, he's down shy of the 30. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First down, here's Baker. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will be stopped now, but lots to like about that effort.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside
take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a